Hi, so this is a part two to my previous video, talking about my dietitian appointment. Um, we talked a little more about the phase 2 diet and how you do the high protein liquid diet 2 weeks before surgery and 2 weeks after. Um, Definitely going to be intense. No solid food. No caffeine, which is, doable. I don't hardly drink any caffeine. No carbonated drinks. I hardly drink those anyways. I mean, it's doable. I've I've got the list of stuff I can have. I know what I can't, obviously. Um, Basically, it's gonna be keeping myself busy, finding stuff to do. Basically, that's it. Yeah. So, and then once I can progress from the phase 2, after I meet with the dietitian and surgeon, I can start slowly incorporating different stuff. But there is like necessities, like behavior changes, that I'm working on now. Like this is stuff that I need to do now, to start modifying my behavior so that way I can do this after surgery. So no drinking 30 minutes before I eat with my food or 30 minutes after my food. That's getting there, but it's very hard. I did okay today, so I'm working on that. Another one that's going to be a little challenging as well is the behavior of obviously eating slowly, pushing my meals out to be about 30 minutes each meal, chewing completely, like right after I stop doing the protein diet, the liquid diet. Once I can start eating food, my stomach's still going to be kind of tender, so I'm going to want to still chew my food to be kind of a liquidy consistency. So chew it enough so it's very chewed. Easiest way to put it, I guess. So, easiest way to put that. There are supplements that I will have to take for the rest of my life. To anybody that has this kind of surgery, because the way the surgery works, there's malabsorption. You're going to have malabsorption of nutrients, as well as calories and stuff like that. So, there is like a one pill if you buy it through them, or through the pharmacy there, I guess. But as long as I take my one a day, my woman's one a day that I have, I can take, there's like a calcium plus vitamin D, not tablet, but I'm getting Viactive, I think it's called, and it's like a calcium chew with vitamin D in it. But I may also at some point have to take like B12, and maybe another form of vitamin, because the woman's once a day doesn't include that. So, and that's going to be a lifelong thing. I need that for bone health, just being healthy in general. I'm going to always want to keep an eye on my protein, make sure I eat that first so that's absorbed into my body first. And I'm going to strictly restrict sugary foods because that will just upset my stomach and I won't be able to tolerate it. I don't eat a lot of sugary stuff now, but even more so after the surgery. And also fatty foods, fried foods, Again, I don't eat a lot of that stuff now. I've made a lot of changes since October, even before I decided to be in the surgical weight loss program. So I've made a lot of changes to my diet already. So I'm not 100% perfect. I'm not going to be 100% perfect, but I've come a long way. And yeah, so another thing we talked about, their weight loss patients have to lose, I don't know the specific number, but maybe 10% of their excess body weight. And mine was 8 pounds, which doesn't sound like a lot. To me right now, because I've been losing and working, will I make that goal? Maybe. I mean, like, I'm hoping, like, fingers crossed. But at my start-in weight, I was 279. So by March 30th, which is my final dietitian appointment, I need to weigh 271 to move forward. I think they said if you're like 1 or 2 pounds away, they're not gonna really like dock you, but they do want to see those behavior changes. That's what the weight loss is for, and also as well as shrinking your stomach, and just weight loss is going to show that that you understand the behavior changes, and that you can give yourself that lifelong success. So that's where we're at. Earlier today, I was contacted by Penobscot Respiratory to schedule my sleep study. The woman was really nice. She asked when I would like to schedule it, and we're getting a really huge snowstorm in tomorrow, and she's like, jokingly, I don't know if it was jokingly, honestly, I don't know. She's like, you wouldn't want to happen to come in tomorrow, would you? And I'm like, no, I'm not going anywhere tomorrow. And she's like, man, I can't get anyone to come in. And I was just like, I mean, if I knew what it was going to look like, maybe. I'm only 20 minutes away. But she's kind of understood. And so I was like, she's like, how about the 11th, which is next Friday? And I said, that's perfect. Like, James is going to go with his dad next week. After not seeing him for a couple weeks, because where we had COVID, and then his dad has COVID and is in quarantine. So next Friday, James will go with Dad. We'll meet up in Newport, do our thing like we normally do. I'll hang around the Bangor area. I'll get dinner, and the sleep places in that area, and I'll do my sleep study, and we'll see. I mean, I guess he says it could take 2 to 3 weeks, but as soon as he has the results, then I have the results, and we go from there. So I'm really excited. The ball is rolling. It seems like unreal. I mean, so anyways, there's that. I don't really have mixed feelings. I had a lot of mixed feelings the first time I was in the running for surgery. I haven't told a lot of people. My mom knows, but we haven't talked about it. Before, I wanted to talk about it a lot with people. This time, my mom knows, and one of my close friends, and my son's father. And that's it. Oh, and I told my aunt recently. But no one else in my family knows, which, sorry, nobody else knows, but I find with something like this, there tends to be, and I thought last time when I was going for it, that people were supportive, but with a whole new, like, love your body at any size type fit world now, and I love my body, I love myself, but I don't love that I'm so unhealthy that I'm taking 13 medicines at night and 10 or 11 in the morning. I don't love that my body's in pain. I don't love that I'm at risk for heart disease, even more so than my family history shows. I don't love that if I don't make positive changes in my health and my weight, I will always be on diabetic medicine, maybe leading to insulin. And I don't want that. I don't want any kind of problems with my eyes, my feet. It's not a mobility issue. I can move, I can bend over and tie my shoes with no issue. I can't run really well. I've never been able to run. So, I mean, I don't really care if I ever run. I might at some point be able to run. We'll see. I've never, even when I was small, maybe when I was a child, I was able to run. But I never did run. Maybe that's it. But I can walk. I can bike. I can go sledding with the kids. I can play outside for hours with them. The more I lose weight, the more energy I have. I went back to the gym today. I feel great. Obviously, I'm tired now because it's late in the day. And just going to the gym, I did only, because it's been a couple weeks since I've been there and where I was sick and stuff, I did only 10 minutes on each machine, and I was also had a half a day at one of my schools. I did 10 minutes on each machine, but I did try to up the level of each thing that I was doing. So I love doing the same things because I love the elliptical, I love the bike, and I love the treadmill. I'm going to exercise doing something I love. Simple as that. I'm not going to work on a machine I don't know and I don't like. So, if it's not fun, it's not worth it. But after that, I go walk about a half a mile, which is 6 laps around the track there at the Y that I go to. Usually, I've been doing a mile, which is 12, but today I didn't have time to do that. I barely had time to do the 6, and I was running not too late, but kind of late. But other than that, that's where we're at. So all these appointments and how it all went. So I'll keep you updated when I know more and how everything goes. So, and like I said with the very first video, whether or not, this will be posted, we'll see. Take care.